This man inadvertently let out a fart and suddenly gained superpowers. He started to fulfill his own wishes. With a wave of his hand, he got 20 well-defined abdominal muscles on his body. He casually remarked, "How great it would be if the class I'm in charge of could be destroyed." Immediately, the building began to tremble. The man hurried back to the classroom, only to find that it had turned into ruins and the students were nowhere to be seen. Fearful, the man returned home. Helplessly, he looked at the poop left by his dog and thought, if only this dog poop could clean itself up. In the next second, the dog poop actually stood up and walked towards the toilet. It stood in front of the toilet bowl, took a step backward, and then leaped vigorously, landing perfectly inside the bowl, just like a professional diver. And what's more, the toilet flushed automatically. The man was extremely excited. He took out a bottle of whiskey and took 2 big gulps. In his flurry, he knocked over the bottle. But then he remembered his superpowers. He said, "Whiskey, go back into the bottle." With a wave of his hand, the spilled whiskey formed a string of water droplets and flowed back into the bottle. The man realized that as long as he waved his hand, he could make his wishes come true. He began to regret destroying his class. Even though the students had been disobedient, he had casually deprived them of their lives. So he quickly made a wish to bring all the dead people back to life. Then, the corpses in the morgue sat up, and the staff were so frightened that they let out screams. After that, all the mummies in the graveyard also crawled out. Hearing the noise, the man quickly made a wish to restore the school to its original state.